what's up? How's it going? Finally back in a little bit of gaming. Rez, glad to have you. Saeed, hello, glad you can jump here. And Stacy, of course, I'm definitely glad that you could jump in here tonight. I actually have not been gaming the last few days. Well, I have. I've just not been streaming the last few days. And I was a little late tonight. Honestly, I've been using the mock on this camera here that I usually use for streaming. And, get over here. And there we go. Right there. So, I don't know why it does it. Once I actually close out of it after using the mock, which I should just switch it back right before I end the streams, for like I did for last night's RIP, but I didn't. Just being completely honest here. And I actually had to do a full fucking restart. So, it took me a little while to get on here tonight. But, I'm here. Finally gonna be working on my White Mage tonight. I don't know if it's gonna be the first thing I do. I'm gonna check the Alliance raid. I'm not doing Alliance raid as White Mage tonight. Hopefully I can actually... Damn it! I was hoping I could go in as... Who needs DPS? I want to do something DPS, randomly. Just, I'll do Expert Roulette, randomly. It's random, I know I don't have to do it. Just want to get my groove in. I know Summoner is not the White Mage. I could use the Tombstones before reset anyway. So I'm gonna start off Expert Roulette, running some stuff with a Summoner. Just like, quick, whatever. After that, and I know it's completely irrelevant, I just want to get my groove going. I'm gonna switch over to White Mage, and I'm gonna do my Duty Roulette for the level 50, 60, or 70 dungeon. Maybe even leveling roulette, maybe the trials, we'll see. Tonight, I'm just getting my foot in the door. I'm not maining White Mage anytime soon, never gonna. The thing is, I've just, like, not played my White Mage in so long, as in so long as, like, well, I'm about to show you. My hotbar is not looking pretty, I'll tell you that much. Let's check it out. White Mage. Well, it looks like it's only Protect, honestly, that is, what was this one? Protect and Arrow 3. So, those are the two I'm gonna have to, like, switch up. I don't really know what I'm gonna put in place of those just yet. But I'll figure it's not what I wanted to do. But I'll figure it out. Hopefully I have a smooth knot. Definitely hope that. And, honestly, if you didn't catch last night's RIP or the last RIP last weekend, definitely worth checking out. I've roped my girlfriend into the series. It really didn't take much work, honestly. She kinda is really into it. Stacy, I'm glad you're into it, by the way. But, and also, we're gonna be trying to keep these up, as I can, you know. I want to do one this weekend. Not gonna make a promise. It's really gonna have to see. A lot of this stuff comes out of pocket anyway. But I've had a lot of fun with them, so definitely hoping we can get one next weekend. We both have talked about it and had some pretty cool stuff in a plan. It looks like I'm gonna be doing a lot more spicy stuff on my own. It's not really her thing like it is mine. Completely understandable. I got problems. But yeah, definitely start looking to more RIP. And again, you know, I talked about it last night. Stacy's gonna be on a lot of that stuff from here on out as well, which is really awesome. And if you don't even know what it is, check out the playlist. Over on YouTube, RIP Tumbles, non-videos deep. I'm gonna have more content coming in along the way. But as back to Final Fantasy XIV tonight, gonna be doing a little bit of stuff with White Mage, like I said. I'm gonna switch back over to the Summoner for now. And here in a little bit, I'll work on my hotbar with my White Mage. Then we'll get in on a little bit of roulette action. For now, I'm just gonna hit up an Expert Roulette. Rez, are you online right now? You want to get on an Expert Roulette with me? For shits and gigs? I know you don't need to, but, I mean... Oh, you're already doing some... What is it, Titania? I feel ya. So, it's all good. Maybe you can jump in with some Titania a little bit later on. Or maybe some Innocence. Definitely gonna be doing some Titania. I don't really know how many clears now. 53. So, 46 more? Wow, that is so many. Also, fun fact, if you played GameCube back in the day, you might have heard Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. May have heard of it, I should say. I was a huge fan of it. It was probably the first game. No, it wasn't. Never mind. I had a Nintendo Power Play back in the day for Super Mario Brothers 3. If you don't know what Nintendo Power Play is, just look it up. It was like old school strategy guides before strategy guides were a real thing. But to be honest, it's one of the first games I ever had a strategy guide to. Fun fact about the first time I ever played Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. When it actually came out, a lot of people didn't know what it was. They didn't know what to expect. They expected their average run-of-the-mill Final Fantasy game, and it wasn't that at all. Not at all. It was very open-world adventure-esque. It had its stipulations. It was also multiplayer if you had Game Boys. It was a really cool system that they integrated that was way before its time. But it was a very fun game for the GameCube. And it is finally getting remastered for newer consoles, PlayStation 4 being one that I play. And it's coming out, finally, we have a release date, January 23rd, and I'm very excited for that. It is a very open time for me to be streaming. I don't have a lot going on. And we all know that in January, we might get a little bit more Final Fantasy XIV content, but around that time, I'll already be done with Ni no Kuni, I'll be done with Ni no Kuni 2, I'll be done with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Bear with me. And honestly, everything I've got planned should be out of the way other than Final Fantasy XIV content and some Fallout 76 content. And not really much is even planned before then. I love that in January I actually have something to look forward to, and it's going to be online play. We don't got to worry about Game Boys anymore, which is amazing. And the big thing is, it'll also kind of like coax me into like going into March for Final Fantasy VII. I got a little bit of something to work through. Late January, a little bit of February, and, you know, yeah, I considered my Final Fantasy XIV in there, so something to look forward to. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, well, what about the Final Fantasy VIII remaster? I was super stoked about it. The hype rose about it. A lot of people are streaming it. I might get to it when the hype died down. It's like Final Fantasy IX, you know, I've got it on the system here, I rocked the theme forever, and I wanted to stream it, but the hype was just, like, out there, and I was just like, ugh. You know, I'll wait for it to die down. Wait for it my time. And I'm kind of thinking that way with Final Fantasy VIII Remaster. I haven't even bought it yet. I was a little disappointed. I've talked about it before. After getting a remaster like Final Fantasy XII in all of its glory, one of hands down the best remasters of all time. And the remaster for Final Fantasy VIII, it's good. They cleaned up the eyes, raised the frame rates, but honestly it looks pretty much about the same game. So I'm excited for it. Still, not gonna stream it for a while. I'm gonna wait for Hop to die down. It'll be like an off day thing, like an off week. We don't got any new games coming out kind of deal. Maybe I'll do a Final Fantasy VIII and non-stream back-to-back while doing some Final Fantasy stuff for 14. Maybe I'll make a weird little roulette day about it. I don't really know. I'm also working on a schedule, which I will let a lot of you know within very soon. One of the days I'm gonna be having off. More than likely, just fun fact, little spoiler, it's probably going to be Wednesdays is a big one. I've been thinking Wednesdays and Fridays. I'll let you know, really, how it's going to go, as far as things go. Like, I've been thinking, you know, like a good steady, like Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, stream Thursday, off Friday, then Saturday and Sunday, repeat the cycle. But again, I'm going to work with it's not set in stone just yet. Wednesday, hands down, going to be an off day, though, from now on. So, bear with me on that. Wednesday is going to be my off day from now on. I'm going to have another one worked into the week, because I'm trying to, like, live real life, but still keep my dreams of streaming alive as well, and keep everything worked in there. But Wednesdays for sure. It's going to be my off day from here on out. I'm probably going to end up posting that maybe on Facebook, on the Tomberry Disciple page, or definitely on Twitch. I'm going to have to pin that in there somewhere, because it's definitely advertising all day still, but I just, like, I want to have a day that I can just, like, take a breather and just, like, have more healthy tumbles for everybody out there. And I've been thinking that, you know, that's a really good way to do it. You know, 2 days off in the week, stream for 5 days. I'm still not exactly sure where exactly it's going to be. Wednesday for sure, though. It's like a good middle of the week. After the Monday and Tuesday grind, take a break on Wednesday, come home, maybe watch some Black Clover. Who knows what else? I don't know. I've been trying to catch back up on that. They disband? We didn't even clear once. Damn! I do have a spot open. Doing well? And yeah, you were doing a farm. You can go cause you're leaving the group. Damn! But yeah, I'm not doing a Titania farm for a while though, Saeed. Right now I'm literally about to do just a level, well, expert roulette and see where that takes me. I'm just trying to like get my focus in before I do anything. And later on, I'm going to be working on my white mage for a little bit, and then I'll do some Titania farming. And sorry, that was a long ramble into things, but I've got a lot of stuff kind of like coming up in live here, and just kind of like try to keep everybody updated as far as things go. And bear with me here. It looks like I've got a little speed bump going on, but it's nothing, hopefully, too bad. I'm watching my stats. Yeah, it should be good for now. Again, I'm going to keep watching my stats, as always. But yeah, there's some stuff changing a little bit on the channel here, but it's positive stuff, definitely. I want to come in here and keep this same tumbles, you know, energetic, lovely, love being here, love seeing everybody. And it's super hard coming in on some days, like after a really tough day at work. Again, a lot of you know, like during the summer, which luckily autumn's right amongst the corner of the door here in Georgia, and you know, definitely going to be dealing with a lot cooler weather. But as of now, I've been dealing like today was like 96 degrees as a high. When I'm at my job, it's like 104 on the index indoors, sometimes even higher. It's really rough, and I still want to stream, but like definitely gonna have to start taking a little bit of days off. Plus, I like spending time with my lady, and I don't think there's any shame in that. Just watched the new episode of Black Clover today. I've got to get caught up. I've definitely got to get caught up. I just recently started back. I literally just started all over as. Oh man, like I love the show so much, but like I tried to actually get back into where I was at. I didn't remember a thing, so I completely started over. So hopefully I can catch up pretty soon. I got plenty of episodes to watch, that's for sure. I was actually surprised there's so many episodes out already, and then I've been so behind. And Saeed, did you want to run the expert roulette with us? Actually, no, we're 2 DPS deep. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe Titania in a little bit if you wanted to, though. I'm not doing Titania just yet. Again, it's just expert roulette. I'm trying to warm myself up. I haven't been on here in a couple days. Then right after this, I'm going white mage, doing my level 50, 60, 70 dungeons. Then maybe a leveling roulette, see what's going to happen there. Just trying to get my feel for white mage back. But before I even do that, I want to get my warm-up back into the game. I've been off for a few days. It shouldn't take too long. In the midst of waiting here, and after all my rambles, sorry about that. It just, like, I had a few days here that I was off where I've decided a few things, and also, like, you know, I've talked about it a little bit. I'm been working in, like, a more sound schedule, so it's a little bit more healthy for me to be streaming and stuff like that. A lot of you, oh, well, yeah, I've got a long way to go, Rez. A long way to go. Like I said, starting all over. I'm actually episode 9, maybe 10 now. I've been trying to go hard into it, which is, it's really hard, actually, because still trying to work out all that stuff I was talking about. But I'm trying, you know, I'm trying to get caught up. But getting back into the game, outside the schedule, outside the ROP stuff, which again, I still recommend, I'm gonna run to the Gold Saucer. And I'm really hoping tonight goes well. I have not played my, I haven't played my white mage in, gosh, it feels like a year. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like it. At least a good 5 months, I would say. 4 to 5 months I haven't played my white mage. Not once since Shadowbringer's been out, so there's that. And, you know, again, I'm not gonna, like, go soul hardcore on my Watt Mage tonight. It's just, like, getting my foot into the door. Not really trying to gear it up. I'm gonna work on a little bit of that more tomorrow. Gonna at least, right after I do this, I'm gonna actually take a trip to, the Crystarium real quick and check out a couple of things. I really want to actually check out the good old dwarf guy. I think it's like, what, level 72 maybe? When I actually get to do his quest. It might be right off the bat at 70, I don't know. That's really what I want to check out, which I'm not going to do it tonight. It's definitely going to be tomorrow. Again, just trying to, like, get my foot back in the door with my Watt Mage tonight, and then tomorrow, and as things roll out throughout the days, I'm going to try to play it a little bit more. Get a little bit more caught up with my my summoner here. It's basically my secondary class, and we'll see how things go with that. But reverting back a little bit, I really cannot wait for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. It's going to be so much nostalgia rolling out. We're number 9 on the Duty Finder, but super nostalgic game. I loved it. 10,000. Woo! A little bit of luck's on my side. A little bit of luck. Let me know if you're gonna do Titania Farm. Yeah, Said, we're gonna do it. Again, it's just gonna be a little bit later. Again, trying to, like, just warm up a little bit with my summoner here. Then I'm gonna do a little bit with my Watt Mage. Try to get it maybe 1 level in tonight. I kind of doubt it. And then we'll just kind of see from there. I'm definitely gonna be farming Titania, but it's gonna be a little bit later tonight. So, Riz, how was the Sunday? I almost said Saturday, I really did. Did you get into anything cool? Even if not, I mean, I hope it was, like, at least a good day. Ah, there we are. Or so I thought. Just, again, I'm trying to just, like, check this level out really quick, what level I actually have to be. I'm not doing it tonight. Just, like, future reference for tomorrow. Really want to jump back into a little bit of story action, even though it's going to be more side quests than actual story, but just, really trying to, like, get my focus set up here. Yacht! Level 70, yeah. So yeah, I'll start that tonight. I'm not gonna do it or not tonight. Shit, sorry. Gonna start that tomorrow. As far as this goes. So that's cool though that I could start on it tonight. But again, I'm not going to. Just gonna be kind of like chilling with the Watt Mage, and tomorrow, once I got a better feel with it, I'll actually start doing some stuff with Gia. I've been really excited for this the story, the Drunken Dwarven Man, looking for a Watt Mage. You know it's gonna be a funny story. You know. Plus, Minato actually had told me that I'm gonna like it, and I trust Minato. Not really. It was still a good day. Well, I'm glad it was a good day. I actually had a really good day as well. My first half, completely tiring. Second half, me and Stacy hung out. Finally got to watch Detective Pikachu, and if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. My goodness at the nostalgia berries it's got in it. I'm talking straight nostalgia bombs coming at you left and right, bombing all over your brain. It's amazing. Don't come at it looking for Ash Ketchum, I'll tell you that. Which I didn't anyway, I already knew what it was all about. But I loved it. I really did. It had a great story. The acting was well. The Pokemon CGI, honestly, I was about it. I mean, compared to a lot of the live-action anime that we've already got going on throughout the last few years, it's like top tier. you know? Especially coming from like straight cartoon to like 3D cartoon-esque. Fantastic. Still, definitely just gotta recommend. If you haven't seen Detective Pikachu yet, watch it. Fantastic. It's hilarious as well. Definitely hilarious. Ryan Reynolds, perfect Pikachu. I think he's perfect at pretty much everything he plays at, though. He's a great actor. Here we go, fondly. And again, this is just for a little warm-up. I know this, I don't even need to do this. It's for some tombstones, little warm-up action. And right after this, I'm going to switch over to the Watt Mage. Try to get a little bit more tombstone action going on. Also, going to be trying to level up the Watt Mage just a little bit and get a better feel for that. Wow, I have not been in here. I think this is literally, it could be my second time, maybe my third time being in here since its release. Actually, pretty excited about it. Academia and Year. I love the theme in here. It's like a jazzy elevator music. Get Garud out. Ah! No, no. Definitely no bueno. Good deal. I like the fact that we're actually moving pretty quickly in here. Though don't be surprised if I end up dying again. It's only like my second, maybe third time being in here. shit. I would hate to run into this marble. Like, I would hate to, like, run into any marble, but my god. That would be the worst one. And we're gonna be a second. It looks like our tanks had child dilemma. All good. I'm still curious on what I'm gonna replace my White Mage moves with, though. I've put a lot of thought into that. Like, I was hoping Minato would actually be able to jump in here tonight. Like, he was talking about it a little bit the other day. I might have to look into it a little bit more. I'll work with and tweak with it tonight, and I might have to just, like, work with it a little bit more tomorrow. I don't know. We'll just have to see how that goes. So, Riz, how you like being a, what are you, are you Ara? Or are you higher? Or are you Elizin? I do like your character's changes, though. When I actually saw it the other day, your character has like a Dante, like Devil May Cry look going on. Not quite as much as a machinist, but still, yeah, in general. Ooh. A higher? Cool, cool, cool. Steven, what's up? How's it going? How have you been, Steven? I saw earlier you had some pretty good progress in Eden Savage, which is really good. Gotta love that goop. Not really. Good deal. Been doing? Oh, I feel ya. Your brother said the same thing, your character looked like Dante? I agree. Like, that was the first thing that popped in my mind when I saw the character change. Oh, gee, thanks. Group you left wasn't making much prog at all. That's good. That's good. I know how it feels, though. It seems like every time I've jumped in on the fight, I've had to, like, start over every time. Hence my very long break from the fight. Hopefully this goes well. Dimension shift. Was it Coddle? One of my favorite things to have saw in this expansion. I talked about it a lot, wanting to see it in this game. I was hoping it would be a summon and not necessarily a random boss at the end of a dungeon, but, you know, what can you do? Still glad to see it in the game. Also looks like I'm going through a random something, so bear with me here. I'm watching my stats as we go. Hopefully it's not a bad knot. I don't know what it is. Here lately it seems like around this time of the knot, it's just like my internet provider just decides that people who like to be on the internet just don't need to be any longer. But yeah, I'm watching it really close, so don't worry. Watching my stats. You know, it's stuff that's crazy as Chaos Mix at the end? Really? And congrats, Saeed. It looks... honestly, there's no other way to say it. Like, you're probably on your best, which I don't doubt. But you got lucky. But let me tell you, Party Finder is a bitch, and there's no polite way to put it. I hate fucking Party Finder and doing content like that. I mean, it's all about finding a good party that's really trying to work with all of, like, the actual progression. But it seems like Malak always goes, like, nobody wants to get said progression. They get so far, and somebody's just like, oh, well, I got farther than I did yesterday. See ya! No, 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 no. I'm gonna die. Whoa! Well, it didn't die, and what I wanted to happen happened. Your internet went out a bit ago. Like I said, mine was doing some funky stuff. I'm gonna watch my stats in the background and make sure it doesn't actually go out, but around this time of night, funky stuff happens. Oh, I've got to get out of here before I end up with stuffs. Oh, wait, everybody left. Okay, good. Never mind, I ended up with everything. Shit. you swear you almost rage quit the game, people leaving after 2 pulls, like, what the fuck? Yeah. See, that's my luck right there, Saeed. Like, I can't ever get that. Like, again, like, I guarantee you were giving it your all, and I try my best to be right there with you, you know, giving it my all every chance I get, but it seems like I can't ever find that party with that dedication in Party Finder. It's my luck just doesn't pay out for that. And again, you know, I'll get back to Giat tomorrow. Just wanted to see tonight what exactly I had to do, and for now, I'm actually going to jump over to my Watt Mage, see what I can do tonight. Not going to worry about gearing him up. He's very under-leveled, very under-geared. He's level 70. He's like 363, I think, on the autumn level. I'm not worrying about that tonight. Tonight is just all about getting my foot back in the door with my Watt Mage. Just going to be doing the 50, 60, 70 roulette, see where it sends me, see what's up, and maybe the trials again. We'll just see. You know, not maybe leveling again. I don't really know, but we'll see. Just get my foot in the door again with my Watt Mage, and then after that, we'll get on some Titania farming. Just really want to get back into a comfortability zone with my Watt Mage here. One thing is for certain, though, I'm gonna have to find something to replace Protect and Repose with. And I don't really know what that's gonna be just yet. Okay, one of them could be Surecast. Okay, what do I not have on here? I might leave it the way it is until I can actually level up a little bit here with the Watt Mage and get a few of these other spells that I do not have just yet. Like Dia. Glare. I think that might be actually what I do. Just deal with what I got tonight. Honestly, it's not ideal, but it's not too bad either. I could actually deal with this. Go with what I've got, and actually, as I level the Watt Mage up, add these other moves, which it looks like they'll actually kind of like work in with things here a little bit better than what I thought they would. And they'll fill the gaps as well, so that's good. So I think I'm just going to run with what I got, especially doing this latter content anyway. It's not going to be too affected. Protect's going to be weird not having. It's going to be an eyesore seeing that, but perfect time to see some taunt on Watt Mage. Glad you're actually here at the moment, Minato. Before I start this, like, I was just thinking, you know, I was talking about it out loud, just, as far as, like, just leaving things as they are until I, like, start to level up. Do you actually have, potentially a better ideal? I'm actually gonna go ahead and take my first restroom break on that as well, just to end a little bit of, stress. Haven't seen E3 or 4? Not anytime soon, I feel ya. But yeah, give me just a second to work on some stuff in the background. And Minato, if you do have something before, like I was just saying, I think I would be okay just leveling up and fill these gaps in with like higher level moves that I'm about to learn as like level 72 or whatever as the Watt Mage goes on. And I've already got like most of the base moves as a Watt Mage that I would need. But again, I'm just about to just really simple stuff. I'm not really doing anything too pressing, so to say, tonight. I'm looking at my inventory. I'm going to go ahead and actually delete some stuff that I'm not going to be using at all anytime soon. Ooh, Savage Mott 8. What is that for? Crit determination. Still. 7. Ugh. Keep him, but I don't really want him. I'm gonna actually keep him just to sell later on. Don't hate me, but in certain instances, they work out pretty good. Give me just a second, and I'll be right back, though. What's up, Judo? Glad you could pop in over on Twitch, and thank you so much also. Also, very soon over on Twitch for the subs, I will be adding those emotes pretty soon. And Judo also over on YouTube. I actually was reading into it today. My time just didn't add up as well as I was hoping it would, and didn't really get to add those in there. A new skill at 50-ish, you think. Solace. It's an instacast single target that uses 1 lily. Okay, Solace could take over probably Repose. So let's see if I can find that. Solace, level 50-ish. I see it. Afflatus Solace. Restores target HP. Let's make sure I don't already have that on there. Okay. Yeah, it costs, you get one, it costs 1 lily. Whatever. It will take place of Repose. But thank you. Definitely. And the other things, like I said, I'll start working them in as I go, a little bit here and there. Yeah, you can join for Titania. It's gonna be just a little bit, like I said, then I'm trying to just, like, get my foot in the Watt Mage. I'm not gonna do any questing till tomorrow. Tonight, I'm gonna do, like, the 50, 60, 70 roulette. Just simple roulettes that won't take too long. I just want to, like, get my feel back for Watt Mage here. It's been a very long time, and the last few times I actually have played it, I've only done PvP, and it's definitely not the same. Insta-Q. $72 moods, just upgrade the existing mood. That's good though. It's just I still want to, like, just work myself into it. Like I said, the last few times I've really been doing Watt Mage has been on PvP, and PvP versus actual stuffs is way different. I'm probably gonna piss somebody off to not already foresee. Luckily, it's in Scala. I haven't done Scala in so long, but this is super easy to run through for the most part. Honestly, right off the bat, the weirdest thing is just, like, not casting Protect on everybody. I don't even remember if there's something I cast on everybody at the beginning of this or not anymore. Without Protect, it just seems odd. Gosh, I don't even remember what any of my moves do. I'm just gonna worry about keeping people alive for the most part. I'm gonna be so bad at this tonight. Just bear with me. Luckily, it looks like our Gunbreaker here is gonna be a little bit newish as well, maybe. You're out for the night? All good, Steven. Glad you could jump in here. You'll have to hop out of the stream for a few? Yeah, I could message you on, like, Discord if you want, Judo. But it's cool, I understand. Yeah, I don't even remember what that move does. You can press down the D-pad twice and it'll go to the tank down against for DPS. Oh shit, I should be in here. Oops. Our Bart's not doing anything. Our Bard went DC. Yeah, I think our tank's pretty new. Which, again, I'm not really complaining about, honestly. I'm a little rusty with my mage here. Shit. Minato, I think I'm good for now. I'll definitely ask you a little bit of What does a solemn do? I could actually look at it and read really quick. You don't gotta answer that. Envelops a designated area with a veil of succor, healing any party members who enter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. Really just the new stuffs, like, stuff I'm really curious about, so to speak. But I think I'll get it for the most part. I just gotta get back into my roots. Which it won't take me long. Like I said, I'm getting a little bit worked back into the things. I'm already getting a little bit of, like, I got that, like, muscle memory up in there. So just getting a little bit more used to that. I think I'll be okay for the most part. Just gotta work my way through it. I do thank you though, Minato. Definitely. Bro me on the, like, bro me hotline right in the background. It's so weird without Protect. I feel like I'm just so naked as a player. Gonna have to really watch the tank this time around. Good deal. Went pretty quick. Not too bad. Awesome. That didn't take long at all. I'm actually going to give it to the bar, or, well, I'll give it to the tank, why not? It was an interesting run. Again, it's been my first time playing a Watt Mage in an actual dungeon in a very long time. Thank you for the player comm. So, Rez, you feeling confident enough to maybe do a trial or leveling? Ugh, they're both iffy. But then again, after this, I'm gonna jump into back into the summoner and do a little Titania. This is what I meant about Dante. You look like the Warrior of Lot meets Dante crossover for sure. I like the change though. It looks really awesome. Oddly enough, the dancer fits it as well. Like, the machinist does also, but like the dancer, I don't know what it is. It fits. Still seeing that Dante. And Judo, thank you so much for the NOS. I'm actually really glad it went pretty decent. And again, tomorrow I'll work on like getting this guy a little bit better geared. I know he's like really under geared at the moment. 363, it's like very low tier. It's just, again, I've not messed with my Watt Mage, and I really don't even know how long myself. But yeah, would you rather do trials, or would you rather do the leveling? Which I'm not going to get the Stella cluster, I know, it's just, it's for experience, and again, just like get my foot back in the door here with the Watt Mage. It's going to be an on and off thing, just trying to get myself back into it. If you do leveling, may you join. Yeah, if you want to. You'd rather... well, Rez doesn't want to do leveling, so... I think I might just stick with, I think we may just stick with the trials. Run that. And, yeah. I just want to keep Rez here with me. Stick with that tonight. Do the trials, maybe save leveling for tomorrow. Again, tonight really was just getting my foot in the door with the Watt Mage. I did decent, I guess. You'll join too? Okay, that's awesome. I'd love to have you in the party, Judo. You can go DPS, or you can go, Man, I've really got to clean this up. Not going to do it completely right now, but, while I'm at it, might as well remove a few while I'm here. Where is Vincent? Vin! Okay. Good deal. Wasn't going for Dante at all, which is funny. I mean, it's cool. We don't have to do leveling tonight. Again, I've actually got an early morning tomorrow, so it's honestly gonna help me out if we just go ahead and do this. But I'm not gonna lie, I do have to take a restroom break before we get it going. Of course I do. Somebody's out there saying that lala bladder. But yeah, give me just a second to take a very quick restroom break. This is gonna be insta queue, I know. I'm gonna make sure I'm good in the background here for a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and probably just switch over to the summoner after this. Again, I've got an early morning tomorrow, so I really don't need to be on here. Honestly, I gotta wake up in like 4.5 hours. So, gonna be on here a little bit longer though. Don't get me wrong. Gonna do some Titania farming. May not get to Innocence tonight. We'll just have to see how it pans out, how tired I am, and how I feel. But give me just a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. And again, I'm going to be on here for a little while longer, not too much longer though. And I just noticed something that I didn't notice before that I'm going to have to work on for a second. That's what I'm looking for. No, like I said, Riz, though, it's all good. I can do more. Like, I'm gonna be working on Watt Mage. Tonight's not gonna be the only night. It was just getting it ready. Trying to get my foot in the door, like I was saying, though. And I'll definitely do more Watt Mage. I'm already pretty tired. Bear with me. More Watt Mage as the week goes on. But yeah, tonight's just getting my foot in the door to get my comfortability level back down. Tomorrow I'll be doing more Summoner Watt Mage-esque things, and hopefully it all goes well throughout the week. But Judo, definitely glad you could join. Was gonna message you. Glad you could actually jump back in. Definitely glad. Honestly, figured we'd get more of an insta-queue going on, but I'm not complaining. Still, Tank, Dancer, well, Dark Knight, Dancer, Watt Mage, great mix already. Good deal. And if you wanted to get on Titania farming, definitely welcome for that as well, Judo. I know Saeed wanted to. Getting some funny memes from Minato in the background. Leviathan! Okay. Don't hate me if I fuck up. That's just because I haven't done Leviathan in so long. It's not even just this. I haven't ran Leviathan in that long. But let's hope for the best. I'm just gonna keep Judo alive and Rez alive and hope for the best with the rest of the party. I'll use Medica out there and what I gotta do. It's been a long time though since I've been in regular Leviathan. How do you look? Pretty kick-ass. It's so weird that seeing that a lot of the people running Rothgar no longer running Rothgar though. Like Rez no longer Rothgar, you're no longer Rothgar. I feel like it was just so limited. Like later on when Rothgar has like more preferences on how like features can look on the certain character, I feel like more people will actually get into that. But I feel like it's closed off. It's almost like the Vieira. A lot of people played Vieira for a little while, but a lot of the things are so closed off, so to speak, as how things go. I feel like it just got, like, kind of, I don't know, I feel like it just became slept upon, so to speak. I'll be going back later. For the Rothgar, I feel you. I don't really blame you. You know, once they got some changes, like right now, I don't really blame you. You know, nobody really wants to look the same as everybody else, especially when you're in a game like this, where like going as far to like customization, so to speak. You know, this game's very big on customization. And when you take that one little thing out of it and make it like the same as everybody else, it's just kind of eh. But I feel you. You know, Rez was in the same boat. Don't remember the fight at all? I'm right there with you, Rez. I'm literally just like healing the best I can and hoping for the best in the background. Doing a little bit of DPS. I think we're doing okay. Good deal. Yeah, we won in like, well, no, yeah, it was quick. Which I'm happy about. I wish I could give Judo the actual, Soren! You get it, whoever you are. The one guy watching cutscenes right now. You got it. Thank you for the 2-player combinations, whoever you were. I appreciate you. Got a player calm for doing absolutely nothing. You did pretty good, honestly. I got it too. You know, all I did was a little bit of DPS and keep people alive. I hit Medica a lot in that fight. Me, you, and Rez, we're out here just like, we're here and we're trying. Hell yeah. Gosh, I wonder what that actually puts me at now. It's something I haven't looked at now. What now? Rez doesn't want to actually do leveling. I can't really blame him. It's really late, and I don't need to do leveling. I want to in a little bit, but at the same time, honestly, I've got a very early morning. So I'd say let's just run some Titania. If you want to run Titania with us, Judo, that's up to you. But I think I'm done healing for the night. I got my good shoes on. I feel like tomorrow I can jump back in here, run back with the dwarf, do a little bit of the story, jump back in, do a little bit of the other things. I feel comfortable as in I could probably do a little bit of Alliance Roulette tomorrow, get a little bit of new gear going on with my White Mage as well. But as for the tonight, and you know, tomorrow obviously probably doing a little bit of Titania as well, but for tonight, I think I'm done with the White Mage. Again, I got my foot back in the door. Double Dancer? You can go as Dancer as you want to. It really doesn't matter in Titania, you know? We're not really relying on, the LB3 at all, to be honest with you. I mean, it's nice and we'll still get it, but Titania, it's not really very relied upon. And by the time it usually ends up getting used is, way later on. You may go back someday. I feel you. You know, I was saying it, you know, a little bit a while ago. Minato is on. Minato! You want to jump in with us? You want to go heals? You want to go DPS? Jump in on a little Titania? I think you actually know the tank mechanics as well, but that's up to you. But then again, it's going to be real hard for you to answer if, if you're online, then more than likely you're not on much of a position to get in on the answer system. Let's just invite him and see where that goes. You messaged him. Well, that works as well, if he wants to get in. But I would actually like to see people go back to Rothgar, to be honest with you. I didn't play it, so I get it, but like the thing is, it's like, I was happy, you know. One thing is like they called it the Ronso, that was really awesome. I was a little sad that it was a little closed off for a lot of people. But, I don't know, the fact that it's so closed off, and like, I know a big thing is like, the headgear didn't work with a lot of the Vieira, didn't work with the Rothgar. Later on, like I said, we all know it, they'll work it into the system a little bit better, but I feel you for everybody that did switch out, though. And don't worry, again, tomorrow I'll be back with White Mage, send an invite, awesome. I'll be back with the White Mage, though, to not was just getting that comfortability factor back. Sorry, it's just like a pet peeve. It's like when I see him, I just gotta get him out of here. As Minato would say, they're just so friendly to see those. Minato, you're actually at the top. It never happens. When you made your line boy, you plan to only be one for a while. I understand. I understand. I like the idea of it. You know, I actually wanted to kind of try it myself, but in the end, I could never actually, I could never change my Lalafell. It's my boy, my bro. Actually, it's my character at this point. Like, I feel like I cannot switch that character out. He's been so glued to this channel. I played the Aura in Genova for a little bit in my, my little Stormblood super hop going on. But didn't want any spoilers, so it didn't really last that long. Twinning with Minato again. Really? The brother! I remember y'all had that thing going on for a little while. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for us to get a little party going on here. Cool, cool. Just checking out some Stella clusters there. Everyone misses it, you might go back, who knows? I mean, no pressure, no doubt. Your game, you were playing through. I know exactly how it goes. Your Rothgar did look really awesome though, but that isn't shying away from the fact that your current character, looking as Dante, also looks pretty badass. So, I was talking about a little bit earlier, if you haven't seen Detective Pikachu, if you're a Pokemon fan, I gotta say I recommend it. I really do. Like, literally, I'm probably gonna watch it again tonight before I actually go to sleep. Or at least parts of it. I probably wouldn't finish it if it was a trod, but definitely one hell of a Pokemon film to be live action. They did it so well, the story works out so good. Ugh, I watched it with my girlfriend today and I loved it. She did as well. She's a big Pokemon fan also. Obviously. She's dating me. It's irrelevant. But, I guess it's not really, but no doubt, definitely recommend it. It's such a good film. Funny, nostalgic. Such a great film. And, you know, I'll do a few runs in here. Keep that actual farm vibe going. But, not gonna, like, push myself too hard tonight as far as things go. The Sonic movie is just as good. Yeah, I do as well, honestly. I'm wondering how they'll do it. Like, it looks like they're gonna do like a... I don't know if anybody ever watched... I think it was like a... I'm gonna look it up really quick. I think it was called Sonic X. It was a TV series they had going on, but I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, it was Sonic X. I feel like if they followed that genre, which it looks like that's the one they're gonna go, it would kind of work. It was like Sonic in like a modern day society with like a Mach 5 speeds and stuff like that going down. Which kind of plays in maybe a Speed Racer-esque things, if you know what that is, if you grew up in the 90s or the late 80s. Honestly, Speed Racer could be older than that. I'm thinking 90s, late 80s, because I was born in the early 90s, and watched a lot of content from the late 80s, so I could be wrong there. Speed Racer. Again, I remember, I watched this in the 90s, so... Wow, holy shit, the original run was in the 60s. Shit, I didn't know that until now. Literally, I didn't watch Speed Racer until, like, the 90s. Again, I was born in 93, so obviously. Holy shit, the 60s. Speed Racer's old as fuck. So, yeah, maybe not that old, but Sonic X was one of the bigger Sonic series that I actually watched when I was younger. Like, the early 2000s. And they actually, they leaned in on, like, a lot of things, like police officers, Sonic going super fast, and stuff like that. And I'm right there with you. I hope, like, the actual Sonic film is well. I'm glad they revamped Sonic's look. You know, they followed the fans, they listened to the fans, they made sure they're not going to piss anybody off in the long run. But yeah, like, I'm pretty much right there with you. I wish they would have made it PG-13. It sounds weird to say, because it's probably going to be PG, if not G, but, like, if it was PG-13, they could have, like, really played into, like, our nostalgia, all of us that was actually born into the 90s or, like, the late 80s. Like, the thing is now, like, it's going to appeal to, like, an all-ages group, which is going to be good still, but at the exact same time, they're going to have, like, these jokes that are going to feel, like, more corny, and then nostalgic, and, you know, a lot of us were going to be like, this is okay, and then there's going to be a lot of us that are like, wow, like, I wish I was 7 so I could enjoy this. So, I'm right there with you. Yeah, Speed Racer is old. Yeah, I know that now. I thought it was a 90s, late 80s thing. I didn't know it was a 60s thing. That actually blew my mind. Like, by a lot. Like, I grew up watching Speed Racer in the 90s and thought it was like a, like I said, like a late 80s, maybe a 90s thing. Did not expect it to be a 60s thing. Holy shit. Makes me feel a little bit younger, I guess, in some ways, but not by much. Rez going in as the Machinist. So how have you been liking the Machinist at level 80? Rez, like, Machinist, I have not messed with it. Like, I got him to level 70, and I quit. So what's it like after level 70? Is it actually more fun, or is it about the same, maybe? It's crazy that we're raiding on tanks right now. Kind of blows my mind. In some ways. Let the party feel more welcome. I didn't really, like, hello to anybody that joined. Did I ever see the live-action Speed Racer movie? I did once, actually. I didn't enjoy it, to be honest with you. I can say that much. You know, I don't know. It was just kind of like, I don't know. I'd have to give it another watch, I guess. I believe it had, like, the guy that played, like, the girl next door. I don't know the actor's name. I'd have to look him up. But I could be wrong. The Speed Racer movie, the live action could have been okay. But I feel like I remember watching it. It was like, I felt like I was watching, like, Spy Kids mixed with, like, Speed Racer. With, like, not that great CGI. And I feel like I didn't like it, but again, I could be wrong. It feels a lot better than it did in Stormblood. Really? Maybe sometime down the line I'll get it back going. I at least got it to 70, so it wouldn't be too hard of work to actually get it to 80. Thankfully. Not to mention, I've got plenty of time. You haven't seen it but heard it was bad. I feel like I saw it once and I didn't enjoy it, to be honest with you, for the live-action Speed Racer. Like I said, it felt like I was watching Spy Kids. You know, if you watch Spy Kids when you're younger, That's one thing. You know, Spy Kids, for a lot of us, it came out that, you know, I was a child when the first Spy Kids came out. Up until Spy Kids 3, I watched all 3 of those. It was, like, decent, you know, kind of, like, went with my age group. But watching something like, you know, Speed Racer, it came out a little bit later. Let's look it up when it came out. Speed Racer live action. Came out in the year. Holy shit! They actually got No, they got $120 million budget for that film. Holy shit! Release date 2008. So yeah, in 2008. You know, I was like 15. Yeah, so I feel like I just didn't enjoy that. Let's do when the first Spy Kids came out, just so I can, like, feel a little bit better as far as the things I was saying. Spy Kids came out in 2001. Yeah, 7 years earlier than that. So I was like 8 years old when Spy Kids came out. So yeah, I feel like I was right there with that group just as it went on. Why would you ever join in a full party then just leave? Like, Judo's got the right answer. It's like the, okay. In res over here. Oh. That's somebody that joins in. It's just like, I'm watching your stream. I'm gonna join in and leave. Which I don't really think they were. But anyway, they could have been. Who knows? But, yeah, I don't know. Like, would I recommend... You're 6 years older than me? Old. I am old. I'll admit it. Well, I'll be a walker for my next birthday. I'll be 27. I'm getting close to 30. 4 years from now, I'll be talking like this. I'll be out here and I'll be like, you damn kids. I've been trying out here my whole life. And I'm, who am I again? Oh shit. I done forgot myself. Who am I? Oh God. Where are my glasses? Who am I? Did I just piss myself? It might be something like that. Let's hope the last part doesn't happen though. But hey, cherish youth, Judo, no doubt. Cherish it. There's one thing that I've got to say. There's a meme that goes around all the time. It's like, the one thing that I did when I was younger was wish that I was older. And now that I'm older, I wish I was younger. There's that one. And then there's the classic. The dumbest thing I did when I was a kid was wish that I was an older person. You're 20. Whew. 20 is a ripe age. Oh, I loved my 20s. Didn't like the new movie. Wasn't terrible. Wasn't good either. Rebooting Power Rangers again. I actually like the other one, to be honest with you. You'll be 21 March 24th. That's not too bad. What kind of DPS leaves a party that only needs a tank? Like, that person has issues. Or plans. Or both. But actually, I really did enjoy the latest Power Rangers film, to be honest. I hated the ending. That is one thing I will say with all honesty. I hated the ending. It's just because the ending felt so rushed. Like, I loved the first, like, 3/4 of the film. The last quarter of the film, I felt like they were just like, yeah, we ran out of funding, pedal to the metal, let's just end it really quick. I felt like that was the latest Power Rangers film, which I feel, you know, I'm not that big of a Power Rangers fan. I loved it when I was a child. And, you know, as I got older, obviously I grew out of it. Loved actually seeing the reboot of things that went down, though. Like, I like the cast, I like how the story went, but again, just like the last quarter of the film, it's like they just, like, stopped caring. They had ran out of funding, so they're just like, fuck it. Let's just Megazord, kill that bitch, we're out of here. Give them a post-credit scene that's not going to be relevant to anything, and we're just going to end it there. Make the Green Ranger a girl. I didn't have a problem with that either. I kind of wish it would have happened. I kind of like the gender bender thing that is going on, you know, with society these days. It's hilarious for the people who have a problem with it. But the whole gender bender system, when it comes to like seeing an iconic person being a male for so many years and being turned into a female, the reason I love it, one, is because they usually make an elaborate story that makes sense. And you're like, yes, this is better than the random dude that got to do it. And another thing as well is like the comfortability level that comes with a lot of these things. And I say that as in like sometimes you'll see like an anime come out and they'll do a gender bender thing. They'll have a random character that was a dude that they'll just like make a female out of there. Some random person out here who followed the comics is just like having a problem with it. Everybody else is like, actually I'm okay with it. It worked. Chick was badass. And I kind of felt that way with like a lot of the systems that were gonna like kind of work their way into like the Power Ranger series as that was going. And I wish it was still going that way, but what can I say? If you like Ewan Monato's glamour. Maybe. More than likely. Probably. You like the cast? That was about it. They didn't even fight all that much. That is true. They had the weird strength powers or something that was weird. Yeah, I feel you that too. You love the gender benders too? Yeah, like honestly, I think they work so well. You know, honestly, it's kind of funny sometimes, like, to see that people actually have problems with it, and to be the person that's okay with it, you're like, I'm completely fine with this. And you have that other person like, no, you're not following the correct, and if you're like me, I'm very an open-minded individual for a lot of things as far as lore goes. And honestly, most of the time when they do the gender bender stuff, they create the best storyline ever that works, and you're just like, okay, this chick's a badass. And, you know, I'm usually about it. But, yeah, you know, I kind of wish they would have filled it back in there, but I'm right there with you. They did do a lot of fighting. The CGI was, it was good. It was. But it was also kind of meh. Like I said, that last quarter of the last Power Rangers live action was just, there's no better way to put it than just MEH's meh. And holy shit, Judo, thank you for the bits, and I gotta work on this system here. I don't know why it doesn't give me the notification, but holy shit, Judo. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. I'm gonna have to, like, need an alert for those? Yeah, I actually am supposed to have one. And holy shit, I'm surprised it hasn't gone down. Judo, thank you so much. There's an actual default one on Twitch, and I don't know why it doesn't actually go off. I'm gonna work on that. Holy shit, though. My god. Judo, thank you for the 1,000 bits. God damn. Judo. Hearts. My god. You are always out here looking out for me. And again, I'm gonna have to work on something as far as that goes. There's a default one here on Twitch, but I don't even know how many that is. When's it done? That is a lot of bits. Was that like 50? Thank you so much, Judo. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to work on getting that going on. Now you're done. Definitely thank you. Thank you so much, Judo, for the bits. The weird thing is, like, I use Muxy for Twitch. If you don't know what Muxy is, they claim to be Twitch things that work. Twitch notifications that work is the thing. And they do for the most part. They really do. Muxy's pretty decent. I use Streamlabs for YouTube, Muxy for Twitch. But I don't know that was 50. Holy shit, I can't believe I counted that correctly just looking at it. My god. I'm proud of myself, but again, thank you so much, Judo. Definitely. My god. 1,050 bits is insane. I actually have a donation thing on there, but it doesn't for some reason pick up the bits. I'm gonna have to just like work with a little correlation and like customization and I guess algorithm here with Twitch to see what it is. I'm glad you definitely think so, Judo. I definitely appreciate every single bit that you do. Like, you've gifted subs, you've definitely got on, like, pretty much every possible platform possible that you can actually be a part of to actually support the system. And I appreciate it. Judo, your support is definitely greatly appreciated. From YouTube to Twitch, Patreon. My goodness, Judo, you help me out a lot. You really do, and I appreciate it so much. Monado getting that ready check going on. Thank you so much for that as well. AVR! Hello. How are you, AVR? But again, Judo, thank you so much. You have no idea how to scholar, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm right there with you. We'll get this going. But I definitely appreciate you, Judo. My goodness, like I said, your support definitely greatly appreciated. And I'm gonna work on this whole bit thing. I don't know what the fuck is up. Twitch has its own thing, but I use Muxy for a lot of things, and usually I don't know. I figured the donation thing would run off the same as the bit system, but it doesn't. I'm gonna work on it. Don't worry. So, AVR, how are you this evening? Hopefully you're having a great one as well. And again, also, I'm gonna be, like, literally today, like, I got my whole emote thing kind of going on. Sorry, everybody. Was it 8 out of 8? Yeah, I got on my, like, yeah, 8 out of 8. Sorry. Yeah, like Judo said in the chat, in the game, I'm a little distracted. Sorry, it's my bad. But yeah, I'm trying to like work on some stuff on Twitch. Twitch algorithm is a little bit different than YouTube. Twitch uses like so many like third-party people that actually help them all out. We're all full. Yeah, sorry Judo, that was my bad. Slightly on ramble mode, but great. You missed RIP? If you watch it in the past, present, or future, I definitely appreciate AVR. No need to apologize. I definitely appreciate it. You're hungry? I'm actually hungry really well, also. You can eat after the stream. It's supposed to be up in 4 hours. Holy shit. I'll be alright though. Don't worry, I actually do not sleep. I do and don't. I do eventually. But yeah, IVR, definitely all good. You know, catch the RPs when you can, you know, if you want to. It's never really like any pressure to anybody watching any of my streams. You know, if you can catch it, awesome. If you don't, it's cool. The streams are there if you want to watch them in the past. Definitely appreciate it. Just leave that like, no doubt. And even if not, it's still all cool. Definitely always appreciate it. You and Minato. So IVR, how was the Sunday? Hopefully it was a good day. I thought your character was tall until you stepped next to Minato.
Come and play! For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
It was good. Glad to hear it. Definitely glad to hear you had a great Sunday IVR. Mine was great too. The first half I was a little busy. Second half I really got to spend it all with my girlfriend. Really awesome. Got to watch Detective Pikachu today. That made me really happy as well. Loved the film.
When you play with fire.
And definitely recommend it out there. It's not your run-of-the-mill live-action anime adaptation. It is in some ways, but it really isn't in a lot of others. Definitely, hands down, a great film. 10 out of 10 recommend. I loved it.
We're sick of this crap soul castle. Let's play inside. This may tickle a bit.
Uh-oh. It didn't get passed on, I don't think. Nope. I got your Rez, don't worry.
This is the rhythm of the light.
I was watching it happen in the background. Have I watched RWBY? I actually haven't. I've heard good things about it, but I've not been able to actually find an English dub. And if you know where it is in English dub, Rez, and you know, a little recommendation going on, definitely would be interested. I've heard good things about it. Haven't seen it though. But yeah, I've actually put a lot of thought into watching it, but like I said, I've not actually found any English dub. And when I watch anime, it's really hard for me to watch the don't hate me for it, and you know, a lot of people like to watch the original Japanese dub voices. Don't hate on it at all. For me, it's just hard to watch. I don't like to read and watch something at the exact same time. Somebody's out there hating me for it, literally, but it's just a big thing for me. I love to put all my full attention into something when I'm putting, like, especially it's a very strong story-esque. I want my full attention to go into it, like, and to do that, to be honest with you, gotta hear something in like a common tongue, which I'm not hating on anybody that, you know, has their preference for original Japanese dub. I get it, I understand it completely. But as far as RWBY, I've not been able to actually find any English dub, but definitely has sounded like up my alley and it's been recommended before. DPS is pretty decent so far. You can link it. What social media do I use? IVR, I use... You can jump in on Discord, Facebook. If you go to the About section on YouTube, you'll find like everything. I use Twitter, Facebook. Facebook's probably the best one, honestly, if you want to jump in on anything. or Discord. Either one IDR. But yeah, that's probably the best way. Honestly, Facebook's like the fastest way to get a hold of me, honestly. I get a lot of instant texts. Facebook's very good about getting a lot of that out there. But yeah, your preference, you know, I use a lot of social media. You can even link it over in messages over on YouTube or on Twitch, you know, both work as well. Oh, monkey. We didn't have enough, well, a lot of enough. Good deal. A little close.
This is so much fun! Let's play some more. Wait.
What are you using? Phantom Room. Do we adjust? No, we're all good. %. %. Holy shit.
This needs to go a bit. Please.
8%. Minato picking it up. Holy hell. Really went all out. Minato and Judo picked it up. Should do it. A little sloppy. Minato and Judo stepping it up though, no doubt. It's just a paladin loot. Yeah. And I'm actually taking my last restroom break of the night. Sorry, got to. BRB gotta be these guys. I'm gonna try to do at least 2 or 3 more of these. Not gotta go. That's it, BRB gotta pee. But you gotta try to do like 1 or 2 or 3 more of these before I get out of here for the night. Gotta get up in like literally 3.5 hours. Still gotta eat as well. So bear with me. I'm sorry, I know. But bear with me just for a second longer. I'll be right back. Okay. Whew. Thank you, VR. They look like twins. I'll have to check them out in the next. But VR, I'll definitely check that out. I know we're definitely past that, but just to be safe. I literally gotta be awake in 3.5 hours. Holy shit. Three and a half hours. I'm gonna be so tired in the morning. You got an auto message though? Don't worry. If you send it on Facebook, yeah, it definitely sends you an auto message. I'll still check it out at VR, don't worry. The reason I have it there is because I honestly have a lot of like false sponsors that actually like to jump in over on Facebook and love to do this like we're gonna support your channel kind of thing. I'm not gonna get too into details, but once you get so far into like streaming over on Twitch or YouTube, just like once you actually get past 500 subscribers, you get these random people who want to sponsor you who aren't real sponsors. They just want to like promote like cheats to the game. Like one of the most recent that I've got is like this people who are trying to like promote currency for Fallout. And by spending real money, you can get Fallout currency. And I'm not about that kind of system. I don't like spending real currency to get like in-game currency. It's just not my thing. I'd much rather work for it. But like a lot of people try to sponsor you through those, so you like support their system to get their name out there. So yeah, I got like an auto message system set up on Facebook, but don't worry. I'll still look at it and hit up whatever you've sent through it. I still look at everything that gets sent on my social media for Tomberry Disciple, so don't worry about it, Avion. I'll definitely get to it. Just a small, brief explanation on why there's an auto message there. But believe me, I'll check it out.
When you play with Cyrus. We're sick of this crap old castle. Let's see. This needs to go a bit.
I'm getting there. We'll see actually how I feel after the end of this. It could be my last run, to be honest with you. Fatigue is starting to set in. I gotta eat, and again, I gotta be up in like 3.5 hours. Sorry, I'm not trying to like grab these tethers. Like, just watch in the background, making sure that somebody grabs them. Did not happen. That's a little bit of what I was afraid it was gonna happen. They got really messed up last time. Minato and Judo cleaned it up. I might end up having to take a tether, honestly. I don't want to, I hate to because of like Summoner, very squishy. But it's even worse if you have somebody randomly taking two. It's definitely no bueno. Oh, fuck. Good deal.
Bigger's better.
Good deal.
And dance like the leaves on the ground.
DPS was a lot higher than last time.
This is so much fun. Let's play some more. Wait.
No, I'm dead. Fucking saw Phantom Rune. Thought running to water puddle. My bad. Part of that's fatigue. Part of that was just me, honestly. I was thinking it was center run and I fucked up. No, please adjust it correctly. Don't worry about me. Just adjust. Maybe a little worry would be okay. %. Oh, motherfucker. Give me invulnerability. Oh my god. Didn't even get invulnerability for that. Literally was insta-summoned. Or, oh my god. Okay. 22%. Still possible. I have 0 luck. Respectively gonna wait.
This makes me feel a bit.
8%. Good deal. We're almost out of here. Don't really see a few members sticking around for the party here there at the end. Went very bumpy. Oh dear God. I'm dead. I was on the north end and didn't realize that too. I was very, very far late.
No.
I could go one more if the party sticks around. Probably will not, though. I messed up quite a bit. Honestly, there at the end. Quite a bit. But I can go one more if everybody sticks around. And that's pretty much it for me, though. We'll just see. I'm just getting very hungry, very tired. Go to bed. May actually soon. We lost a DPS. See if we can get one more in here. We'll see what's up. Shit. If it actually depletes all the way, I'm gonna call it a knot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a knot, honestly. We got one more. Actually, we don't. Everybody left. So, Judo, yeah, go to bed. I'm right there with you. I'm actually... Yeah. I'm gonna call it here. I'm right there with you, Judo. Honestly, I would stick around, but it's... There's no point, honestly. I would stick around, but... Full party went down. I'm glad Minato, Judo, and Rez, glad all of you could actually, jump in here, but yeah, I'm very tired. I gotta be up in like 3.5 hours. 3 hours and 15 minutes, actually. And I still gotta eat and all that cool stuff. So I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much, Judo, for the 1,000 bits, the 1,050 bits, actually, to not Judo. Definitely appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna have to actually work on a few more things over on Twitch as far as alerts go and a lot of other things. But Judo, thank you so much for all your support, the gift subs this month, and everything else. And anybody curious over on Twitch, if you want to help support, you can actually get on September here, where everything's 50% off, where you can actually subscribe to the channel for half the process of what you would actually used to. And I would actually have a nice little benefit from that, and I would definitely appreciate it. But no doubt, if not, no pressure there. Everybody that wants to just follow, I definitely appreciate that. Subscribe over on YouTube, like the stream, you know, and maybe get a little bit of share here and there. Who knows? But no doubt, thank you all so much. And Judo, I am going to bed. Minato, thank you so much. Rez, thank you also for jumping in here and getting Black Flag on Steam today. Whoop! Hey. Assassin's Creed Black Flag was actually a really great game. I enjoyed it. Loved it a lot. But everybody, I'm out of here, no doubt. I'm very tired. Very hungry, or that's actually Aviar. Aviar, hopefully you enjoy Black Flag, definitely. And Aviar, thank you so much for watching. And Rez, thank you so much for being a part of all the stream tonight and helping out tonight. Definitely appreciate that, Rez. It was a lot of fun. Can't wait until we can jump in on some more content pretty soon. But everybody, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have a great night. It's been awesome. Rez, Aviar, thank you so much for jumping in. Steven, glad to have you. And Judo, Saeed, thank you all so much. Stacy, you know you got in over on YouTube as well. Thank you all so much. Anybody I may have missed along the way throughout YouTube, no doubt. And Judo, thank you so much again for the 1,050 bits. And not only that, for all the gifted support. Good night to you as well, Judo, but also all the gift subs that you've really gotten in on this month as well. Definitely thank you so much, Judo. You've been an awesome help through a lot of things. And no doubt, thank you all so much for watching. Minato, glad you can get in here as well. And everybody that helped out with the party system tonight, no doubt. I'm so glad that I could have all of you. But everybody, I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have fun. Until next time, I'll be back on tomorrow. Going to be doing some more White Mage stuff. Going to be doing a little bit more Summoner stuff later on as well. But until then, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. And take it easy. Have fun. But I'm gone, everybody. Take it easy. Thank you all so much for all your support over on Patreon if you've jumped into that. Definitely appreciate it if you have. Be reborn on the Wall of Appreciation by donating onto Patreon. Maybe you can get on there like a few of the others who have become really active members and helped me out along the way with a lot of different things with just donations as much as they could here and there. Definitely thank you so much for everybody that has jumped on the Wall of Appreciation. It's been awesome. But not only that, I definitely appreciate just all of you for watching. Everybody I may have missed, I'm sorry, and everybody I didn't, no doubt. Thank you so much. But see ya, Space Cowboy. I'm out of here. Catch me tomorrow. I'll be doing more White Mage and a little bit more Summoner with Titania here more than likely. But until then, I'm gone. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Have fun. And until next time.